Just going to let his leg cool off a bit. Another rule. Rule 37.1A, you can come on when the ball is dead. Tony Watts just asking the question. So an nice easy win there for on the 19 Aussie. The youngest to the oldest as Wapper goes down to the goal scoring Forbes.
Down to
Pangrecio has the ball. Yes. And
inside roll.
Has the ball there and full. Oh, that's a hot ball to the pump to the guts, isn't it? Go to X. Pangrecio will look to feed. Oh, not a bad ball, I think. So, in the crease.
Tough call when you can't see
Here we go on replay.
Oh, did you get that off?
Yeah, I guess we have to.
Wouldn't mind seeing that again, Gilly. That was, fucking.
Well, I can't see the white line from here, so I'm going to trust here, hopefully, the Monato Zoo. They'll be sponsoring the Zebras.
Yes.
The Zebras of Madagascar. Oh, that's a
hot pass.
Yeah, it's a good delivery. But sort of said, hang on a minute. I'm going to have a bit of me time here. Cameras are here tonight, and I need the ball in my stick a little. That could be Paddy Gray up the far side, is it?
Yeah. Clean, be clean. Here we go. Newman, your man Newman.
Beg my pardon.
Nice and clean.
Interception. Pangrecio finds
what are you doing up there, son?
High and dry. And immediately throws it to the long pole.
You can still cross over, Custerman.
I'm not sure. So
that's a rule that a lot of people forget. They think as soon as you cross halfway, you can't go back. But it's when you check it into your restraining line, that's once you can't go back.
I just read the mind of the long pole then, looking to sub out for a shorty, thinking, why is the short pole attackman sent the ball to a long pole?
We've taken it right back to the general in Kilford. Oh,
look at that, the overflip on the cradle. Looks great.
It does. Very old school. I love it.
Pangrecio.
Here we go.
From Forbes. Stone making some space on the far side. Paddy Gray. Ever reliable. Get a touch. Wapper. No, this time he moves it on. Stone. Didn't, did he? And then he wasn't sure if he should go left or right. So another good opportunity for Sturt. However, still with possession. So Aaron Hill, Jakey Newman. Back corners here. That's poorly played, but the shot wasn't great either. And Robbo, he's seen plenty of that before. Oh, look at that going.
That's all glove. That is not a foul. It's 2 hands on the stick. That is all glove. Oh, good job, Newman. That is... What do you think of that, Shix? 2 hands on the stick. Yeah. It's all glove.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Just because he's a goalie, they felt sorry?
So 2 1-minute penalties for Ryan Stone simply because...
He was checking. They were controlled?
Simply because there's no invite come Friday for the past players. Therefore, Mike Gowdy still a little salty, as we spoke about earlier, Stefan. Yeah. Will not be welcome in the club rooms after.
I wouldn't have thought so.
So here we go, North Adelaide, a chance to double their score. Twisk back up 2.
What are they going to do?
Ryan. There it is there. Shot on, probably not the shot they need to be looking at. Back up on, and they've got plenty of time, Steph. 2 minutes.
Plenty of time to
need to score.
They do.
Twisk to Ryan.
What are they running? And then there's the pop.
And that's young Walkley inside. Not a bad setup there. Very good look for Nick Ryan. Custerman on the outside. Got wheels to burn too when he puts the jets on.
Pangrecio needs to get around there and help him.
He's got so much space. Run the ball through to X here. Where's he going back up for? Oh. So have a look at that.
Shix.
There's the even up.
There is consistency.
So number 4, Josh Walkley. He goes to the bin for 2 1-minute penalties. And if this keeps up, Steph, I too will be having a look what's on at Jeps Cross mainline in, because
we might be going there at half-time, Shooks.
We're going to need something. So, play will start. What's the scenario here? We've got
even
5 on 5.
Are they going to kill it?
Well, so far they're killing it.
Yeah, a lot.
Hill and Pengrazio. Greenhow in.
The man-up specialist, Shooks.
He is. He is. So there we go. That's the overlap. They can just nurse this ball around. They probably don't even need to throw it, Stefan.
I would have just
hatch it in the back corner.
Yep.
And let North Adelaide do something absolutely crazy.
Just get in your positions and just get ready to run the man up. No one's going to go after you.
Now they're going to call for a stall.
Wow.
They're going to stall at 1-1. Here we go.
Wow.
Here we go.
So, do you reckon it's because we're live tonight, Sheiks, that the refs know they're on camera and they're just trying to...
Look, I think it's just a poor feel for the game. Knowing that there's an extra minute here of man up, every team in the world would be looking to go man up here, so to hold the ball out.
You take your opportunities. Oh, Rhino, you're in there. Oh.
But nevertheless, 6 on 5.
They probably won't get
can't
past
take it out.
anyway.
Pengrazio could be sneaking back corner. Roberts is a known pickpocketer, though, over the top. So that's unlucky. Nice shot, though, from Hill. Sturt, another look here. 30 seconds left. Hill, Greenhow.
Oh, getting some shots.
Might have been a little bit of pipe in that, or Robinson has blocked off all avenues to net. Still 1-1.
Well, if they're still on. Oh, hello.
Live and free tonight, thanks to Trad VC. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a fair question because Polly, I thought, did say it was off Shooks.
Well, Polly was one who called the.
And prior to that, he called it outside the restraining as well. So there was 2 opportunities going outside the restraining there. So interesting.
Either way, I think it was. Not sure. Not sure on the call. Either way, 1-1. Flag's going up now, so there could be some lip going on somewhere.
Yes.
I dare say. And as Gowdy is having a one-man party tonight with those.
In home, yep, it's on the coach, I reckon.
So there we go.
Could be.
Blue 69.
I think that must be on in home.
So that's way. So your in-home guy is a face-off man.
No, he's standing on the bench. Maybe it was on way and someone else is. Sorry.
Oh, 67, was it?
I'm just trying to see Shooks. He's in the box.
60.
Might be. He's one of the younger boys.
Must be 60. Right. Okay. So that's a mistake there. That's him and not him.
Not way.
Okay. So North Adelaide now back into attack.
Wow.
Man up here. Nice little 3-man rotation, which found them before, but Ryan Custerman's up to it right now. He's understanding of this rotation. And great D, good hustle there from Custerman. He could get this and go.
Oh, that's
Jakey
a foul.
Newman, that is a foul. That's a high bar check to the head. And that's a little bit of frustration from Gaspari.
After great defense from Ryan Custerman.
And something probably needs to be done here. This game gets nice and loosely out of control because that's a pure result of umpires just letting the game run away from them a bit here.
Calling things.
So Jakey Newman will have to come off. He's probably got some concussion protocols to take care of. ECT, maybe?
Yeah, well, I'm sure Tony wants to be all over it.
I'm sure they've got a concussion plan put down there, Sturt.
I'm sure we've got a doctor on the bench that will look after him.
2 minutes for the cross-check.
Oh, it's going to be a bit of overlap knowing that they're going to go man up. So let's see if the refs do call a stall.
So even numbers, but will be an overlap for Sturt going man up. So again, this presents the same situation as earlier.
Why you'd be stalling in a 1-all draw in the second quarter is beyond me, Shix.
Just lost a little feel for the game, I think. But here we go. So back on in 5. No, it's just 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yep.
Very good doctors here.
So here we go. They've just swung a
Grazier. Oh, Newman.
Crease man, not there. Overlap on this side. Pete Greenhow will like that. Nice hit. Nice shot. Forbes. Forbes looks like the man to go to for Sturt.
Stick check.
And there's a timeout. So this is something.
Very tactical, this.
Yeah, I know who you learned that from.
Would it be the great Sherko?
No, you got to lock that penalty in.
That's right. Call the timeout. You get the chance. Stop the penalty. Correct.
If you got a dominant face-off guy anyway. So
that's right.
So 2-1, Sturt. Great score there. Trad VC. Look, if you're looking for verandas, roofing, patios, anything actually, that they will put something together for you. So tradvc.com.au.
They're the guys.
Steph, that's right. Special this weekend. Steph and Garen.
20% off.
20% off.
That's right.
Give him a buzz. Give him a buzz now. Actually, give him a buzz a little bit later. Whatever time tonight doesn't really matter.
He's open. He's always open.
8376-3639. That's a 24/7 around the clock phone number. So give tradvc.com.au a call. And Living Choice, of course. Our great sponsors, our great long-time sponsors. Where else would you want to go?
Especially at that time in your life.
When you're on the doorstep, Steph, you may as well be
living the high life.
Parked in the right spot. That's right. That's right. So great goal there. Nice little man up. And Pete Greenhow, the man up specialist, finds the cutter of Matt Forbes for his second of the quarter and the night.
That pass was very hot. But
so this is terrible though. 99, the long pole's on. You're a man up.
You get a shorty on there, especially with a dominant face-off.
You got to take the gamble.
It's just saying, see, perfect. There you go.
Put some pressure on him, North Adelaide. No.
See, now they could be into their man up here.
Yep. So now 1 over, 1 back. They're taking their time. Sturt on the sub. Heel though. They'll wait for 1 extra to come, and that'll be Wapper. So I think they'll be looking to run somewhat of a wheel again here.
Yes.
Newman.
Here we go. The wheel.
Hill not on. Pangrazio, the shooter on the 45. It needs to go. It should take Paddy Gray on 1-0.
Oh, Healy.
Oh, that's a good call. Well done. It's always a 50-50, isn't it, when the umpires...
Healy could have come around a couple more steps, had a bit more time there, I reckon. Paddy Gray was not really in the zone there. Oh, Pangrazio.
Geez, you couldn't do that if you tried.
No.
That was some terrible bottom corner defence, mind you. But Sword Roberts off down the track, and I'll tell you what, a youthful Ryan Stone able to
match it.
Able to run off that fast break. So North Adelaide probably looking late in the quarter here. It's been difficult with a few clock stops, but North Adelaide 1-2 down, and Twisk and Walkley up the top. Boom runs through the middle there, Saunders. And Gaspari back out there now. There's a few cowbells going off in the background. I can tell you that's not Daisy, and it isn't half-time. There's an uncontrollable dog back here. It's all happening out here at Jeps Cross. That may not surprise some of you.
Get the all sorts out here at the Chook Pen.
But North Adelaide here, McCard. Nice shiny helmet. He's easily identified down there. Number 9 is Swain to Twisk. So they love a little bit of catch and throw here, which is good. Back corner, Ryan Stone. Loving the physical part of this game. Royce got it.
He's valuable.
And he will take Swain on. There's been a little...
Pangrazio. Can't buy it.
Pangrazio.
Oh, no. They're off to the races here.
Pushing, isn't he? Back corner to... Very good shot there. Someone had called out the time, and that's a... look at this here as... Royce, he comes down.
Oh, Pangrazio.
Pangrazio did all the hard work and let himself down. and hit the goalkeeper. So Sam Kilford's been Sam Kilford and Daniel Robinson.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been a pillar of strength in the last line. Anyway, half-time, 2-1 Sturt. It's been a fest, but I tell you what, without Matt Forbes, it'd be a different scoreline.
That's right.
Sturt 2-1 at the half. And we'll go to some highlights and some adverts, and we'll be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, let's do some replays. So this might be the man-up goal here. Left-handed, good defence coming. Nice slide by Mitch Speck. But a nice cut here. Greenhouse found Forbes and put it stick side high. Robbo would be disappointed with himself there. But it was from short range, and Forbes has done very, very well, hasn't he? Look at that. Nice catch in traffic. Caught napping. Yeah. So there we go.
That's the highlights.
That is a very quick highlight package tonight. There is no production issues. We'll be off to a short break.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
We're back. We're back for third quarter action. That's right. You are not mistaken. It is a 2-1 ball game at the half. It has been an absolute arm wrestle, Stefan.
Yes, it has, mate. It's quite a few errors at both ends, and hence 2-1. So I really think the second half, team that can, really capitalise. No unforced errors in the second half.
It's almost which damn wall breaks first, Guildford or Robertson, because penalties are mounting up for both teams, although a lot of them do overlap, so that does
even
cancel out a little bit. However, both attacks have had plenty of opportunity man up.
They do.
Both Robbo and Sammy Guildford have come up trumps so far.
They have, yes.
So Living Choice, Trad VC, third quarter action coming to you live and free.
It is definitely free.
Live and free. No thanks to the advertiser subscription earlier in the year, which was a real quick fizzer there. Here at Lax SA TV. We're coming to you live and free.
Good to see the refs are just checking in to make sure we're ready to go there, Sheiks.
That's right.
Much appreciated.
Making sure the sponsors get their advertisements out there.
And the fans get what they want. Live and free lacrosse.
So we've got, is it Carmody out there? Yes, it is for North. And Aaron Hill, Australian under-19 representative for what was going to be 2019 World Cup, was it?
I believe, yeah.
Now it was 20, now it's 21, now it's 22. Not, 2020, something like that. Anyway. Third quarter action. Hill out the back.
Oh.
Twisk.
Hilly.
Sword Roberts. Flick. Custerman cashes in. Picks up the loose change. And Hill lets one slip straight through. So it's getting quite dewy out here.
It's going to skid on.
Yeah, and the coverage might just be showing you that it's a little bit hazy.
There's not any fires or burnouts in this area, Sheiks. That's just the fog rolling in.
That is the fog rolling in, isn't it? It's like Pet Cemetery out here.
Could be a chook cemetery.
It is
later on if North
damn
Adelaide
right.
don't get up.
There's been a fair bit of stegels plucked out here. However, Matt Forbes doing all the plucking in the first half. Two second quarter goals for Sturt as young Jakey Newman comes around that back corner. Pangrazio, the old fox, first on. He knows how important it is to have some time in attack, doesn't he?
He does, yes. He's had a couple of opportunities, the old Pangrazio. So
nice and wide. Looks like Sturt have thrown one to the crease now, so they'll look to rotate through. Driving a lot through Forbes. He's quite nifty.
They're almost playing a bit of a triangle there, Sheiks, aren't they? The one guy at X drives and they fill through, creating space.
Oh, look at Paddy Gray like a samurai with that long pole. Whapper,
the
look. And he sticks
the old faithful.
He goes.
How many times have you seen that, Sheiks, over the years? The old rhino to whaps.
That's right. The intuition, they just know where they are on the back. They float through. Whapper collects. And that's a good score.
And we're off.
Nigel Whapper opens up his account and extends that lead to 3-1. That's his first. Assist will have to go to...
We'll have to give it to him,
R. Stone. Yes. Excuse me.
Here we go. Way in there.
Way.
Is it McCart again?
Custerman. Look at him.
Right,
that's off Reynolds' stick. Hasn't gone out.
Reynolds has picked up a long pole. Interesting.
Way will be first on to pick this up.
Oh, no. Undisciplined. Polly, other way. Good job, Paul.
Yeah, that's how cold it is out here. It's just starting to distort the referee's decisions.
It might be getting a bit of frostbite. Oh.
So what happened there? We had illegal procedure. He played the ball from outside of bounds.
No. The North Adelaide attackman crossed the restraint without possession.
Okay, so no release.
No possession. It was a midfielder's ball.
Got you, yeah.
They're playing hockey out in the middle there. And
Pangrazio to Stone.
To Waps.
And the volume has gone down a little bit from Tony Watts, the coach.
Oh, That's on the shoulder.
Yeah, and there we go.
That's what happens when you give a kid that's a short pole a
Oh,
long
look at
pole.
that. 2, 3, 4. No angle shot, though. So we've got number...
Reynolds.
Reynolds with his penalty.
Good to see the turf monster got him, and he's fallen over his own feet there.
So 2 1-minute penalties. 2 individuals there.
Ooh. Well, like I said, that's what happens when you give it a short pole, a long pole. They don't know what to do. They can't handle the pole shakes.
That's right. So the Sturt man up hasn't come through with much yet.
The wheel with Forbesy, and that's about it. So let's see what they do. They're doing lefty.
They are going lefty. It's a
wheel.
better finisher.
Oh, Forbesy.
Just tried to get
There's
a
that.
sneaky one through to Waps.
There's those errors we're talking about.
Yep, that's right. 2 minutes of man up and you pump the crease.
On the first attempt.
It's a coach killer, isn't it?
Definitely puts graze on you.
So Twisk, and this is good too. I don't mind a little bit of lacrosse here. Let's play. You're a man up. Man up. I mean, the double call comes now quite late. That's killed 25 seconds.
If you're going to double the ball shakes, the other 4 guys are all...
Oh, that's very unlucky.
It's got to be tight.
Very unlucky. What more can you do when the man is falling into you?
You can't jump out the way.
Yep.
He's called that a hold shakes. Now,
Well,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Look, he's...
Did he fall over and... He slid into the defender.
Yeah. Yeah, look...
Is that a technical thing that we've maybe missed?
I've got my views on it, and it could be...
it's not a hold?
Might not be a hold. Anyway, so we're even. We're even. So that's Royce, 30 seconds for a hold. And away we go. So Twisk will hold this, and he'll feel comfortable against good checking.
Got him.
Young
There's your man, Newman.
Yes, young
Get
lad.
him off to the races.
But Twisk won't. Look at
Up
this.
for the challenge.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, Pangrazio.
Yep.
They still man up here, Sheiks? Are we going even? Are we going? Oh no, he's in the box still. So still man up.
Still a man up.
Not sure how long left, but
Back to even now, Steph. Back to even.
righto. Petey, the man up specialist, is still on.
So he'll cherish this little bit of attack, won't he? Being caught out there.
He's a bit of a sharpshooter, our Petey. He just sneaks up. Can finish.
As we see some absolute horrendous dog obedience on the far side there by former player Aaron Sargent. It's absolutely with his hands full with a
Oh, no.
2-month-old Labrador. Yeah, there he is on screen. He's got absolutely no control over there. Very much like the umpires for a little bit there during the second.
Oh,
Back to the game.
Sturt with another costly turnover. And North Adelaide.
Twisk now through to young Carmody. Gaspari. Sorry, that's Carmody there. Ryan is up top, number 10. Custerman puts some pressure on. Twisk, he's got days to pick out a pass. Finds one. Oh, boy. Booney just played that off the helmet. Didn't go in the right direction.
The old Falcon.
Yeah. Oh, timeout red on the shot.
Oh.
So very good call. Usually they are definitely the ones that go in. The Sam Guilford certainly did not read the script on that one.
Oh, that was close.
But timeout called.
And here we go.
Timeout called there by Josh Tape.
Hopefully he's got a little play up his sleeve. See what they can pull out.
Right on.
Sammy, he was off to the races then.
He was.
He's made that save and he was charging like a freight train.
So it was a great save. Very, very good though. Always when the coach calls out, pull it out, don't shoot, and a shot goes off.
Oh, yeah, that's the secret play.
It is. Just lowers the...
defense into a false sense.
It really does. It really does.
Wham. They get the old goal.
Yep. And for those of you playing along at home with the brown chocolate lab on the other side with the very disobedient owner, he's now gone to the closest person he could find, screaming out for help. Somebody do something with this dog of mine. 'Cause I've got no idea what's going on. There he is there, just getting tugged around the background. Whistles go. Still 3-1, Steph.
Yep. So let's see what happens after this timeout by North. Interesting to see if they can execute.
Sturt defensive coach, Chris DeMello, just strolling through casually across the footage there.
He's finally put his jacket on after wearing a skivvy.
Yeah. Skivvy and underwear. That was very ambitious, considering it's 8 degrees.
Yes.
Frostbitten, and actually I didn't get close enough look to see if it was frostbitten, but back to Liam Reynolds.
And he's got a short pole now, so this will be interesting.
Gaspari.
What are they doing?
Bit of heat up top here.
Bring it. Bring the heat. Bring the heat. Let roll go.
They want Custerman.
Yeah,
he's opened up the gate. He's shut down Reynolds. Slippery.
It's a bit colourblind there, maybe.
Well,
straight to a blue shirt.
Well, he's from the dark blue.
Yes.
Wearing the light red, playing against the light blue. It's confusing, Steph.
Yes, very.
But good pick up.
Good turn. Good stop there by Twisty.
Yeah, Luke McCard. He goes back to Swain, and Swain goes back up to Twisk, to Ryan, to Gaspari. Gaspari needs to start making a stamp on this game, doesn't he, Steph?
He's such a good player, Ryan. If he wants to turn it on, or if he doesn't, he just drifts in and out of the game sometimes.
Walkley on. Swain at the bottom corner goes to McCard. Nice little swivel down the back corner. Finds Swain, who is the relay pass. Open up a nice big sweep for Twisk.
He always goes left.
But Jakey Newman's been good enough. He's got some space. Oh, that was ambitious from Kilford. That is a score. Down low, Twisk enters, and have a look on the Living Choice replay. Nice little split.
Custerman should have probably gone over there to help him.
Well, Newman was in good space, wasn't he? But just lost his footing. Yeah,
slipped.
Tripped over on the women's fan line, which happens quite often. Brings down some of the best defenders.
It does, that line.
The fan. And Nathan Twisk got his hands free and was good enough
to get it in the corner.
Slip one through.
Sammy be kicking himself for that.
So back to the centre. Aaron Hill for Sturt. Nice win out the back, and Custerman has plenty of time. One to beat in Twisk. Goes up to the ever-reliable Ryan Stone. Jakey Newman with the hemmed-up shorts. Back to Wapper. And Healy's out there as well now. We'll have a little bit of a look in the offensive end. The goal scorer, Matt Forbes, just carries down low. Says to Pangrazio, make some space for me, please. Hill will take on the short, and he will go behind the back.
Ambitious.
Pump to the crease. Very ambitious. Falloon and Gaspari. Look at these two. Old war horses. Bang! Check. Nice cheap one there from Liam Reynolds.
Yep. It's got a tendency to do that every now and again.
Yeah, well, it's hard to play the game without the ball, Steph, and if all you want to do is check and check first, means you're playing a lot more D.
It is, correct.
3-2, so Pancrazio scoots around the backside. One of his customary moves, isn't it?
Yes, just
playing around the backside.
Prancing around the corner there on the left.
Forbes, just a little sneaky little look inside, but this time Josh Walkley's up to it. Wapper collects up high, just settles things down a bit here and says, you know what, I remember how it used to be done, but good D there. That looks like Lukey Roberts. So good D feed from Pancrazio. Didn't know he had it. Scores anyway.
Oof, vintage.
Wow, sideshow. Sideshow alley. A little juggling act.
It was.
As we have a look here.
Check.
Nice. Whap, high, check, juggle.
So that's what happens, Sheiks, when you, as a defender, you ball watch. Very clever by Pangrazio, just the old back door. And Waps, as always,
Living Choice replay, off. Fantastic. Great footage as well. by Chris Zuvich tonight. Stand-in cameraman is doing a fantastic job for us.
And Way.
It's not easy to avoid Tony Watts at the best of times, but he's done a great job tonight.
Oh, good check.
Big
Good
check
chase.
from behind. Little talk. Custerman quick to scoop, and he's away.
Oh.
The Moulet is off. Nice little dump to Stone. Stone collects a couple of flags.
They got to go here. They've got
the momentum,
flag.
haven't they? Pump.
Oh, no.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a fair hit, though. That's
It's just a terrible pass. It's just a terrible pass.
Was. Forbes, he should know better.
Yep. So look at that. Into the crease. Check your health policy. No, everyone's okay.
No concussion policy there, Shicks.
No, he's okay. No
Set.
head contact. Hill comes out now. I'm tipping for a little bit of a spin up the top here, and Aaron Hill with a real worm burner along Robinson, down at Dan Robinson's toes, I reckon.
Nice skidding worm burner.
Yep, and he has a little think about it, didn't he? See if we can get on the same wavelength here. Through ball.
Dangerous.
Pangra. Oh no, that's Peter Greenhouse should say.
Specialist.
And here goes Aaron Hill, the back corner.
Pangrazio.
From Forbes again.
Two.
Running hot. Woo. Living choice replay. Let's have a look at that.
Just the old wheel.
Forbes
gets up.
Overlap. And they just didn't recover in time. And Pangrazio.
Good enough to finish.
Like a surgeon, like a backyard surgeon. He only had a keyhole to enter.
And he nailed it straight through. He didn't have to check his stick that time, thank God.
2 for the quarter.
And what do we got? Got a bit of...
And Josh Taper said...
check my stick.
I wouldn't mind checking that bloke who used to play in the 90s. Wouldn't mind checking his stick.
Yeah, well, if I know Pangrazio, and we know him fairly well, he wouldn't even have a clue how big his pocket he's got.
No, you're right. He's probably carrying a bloody potato sack around there.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't even know how long his pole is. He wouldn't even have a clue.
The way he plays at times, his ball retention, you'd think he's just come from the badminton courts.
Well, last couple of opportunities, he's had to check his stick multiple times, so fair to say, surely wouldn't be too deep. But that stick could be from the 90s, Chick, so it could be illegal.
That's right. They've said, hang on a minute, what's that? Does anyone know what that is? No,
that's a tennis racket.
That's what they used to use in the old days.
It comes out. Are they going to check it again? Probably can't find the lacrosse ball. What is he called? The laces too long. That's pretty obvious.
Well,
and out you go. Told you. Pangrazio wouldn't have even known that rule existed with a stick check. Oh, you will be filthy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Pangrazio will be filthy.
So there you go. I dare say that's Coach Watts over there saying, yep, that's my fault because I called the first stick check in the first quarter.
A no goal in North Adelaide Starbit. That's huge, Shicks.
It is, yeah. Well, in a low-scoring game, these goals are like gold.
2-5 still?
We got...
Is it 2-4, Shicks, or 2-5? I thought it was going to...
2-4.
2-4.
Paddy Gray climbs to the clouds to collect and delivers well. So very good stuff there. 2-4, stirred her up, double the advantage.
Wow. Pangrazio is still
here's a hidden
filthy.
ball trick. Not a very good one, but still, I like the endeavour. Twist reveals, no, it was me all along. And Gaspari says, I'll have another play. Now, Reynolds. Gaspari.
What are they?
Carmen D. Ryan, back to Carmen D. He goes for that line drive. Down the alley.
Oh.
Bit of a fend off. Jakey Newman didn't like the attention, did he? So it's a nice switch there by those Sturt defenders. And
he handles himself quite well in defence, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's only young. He's doing well. And that was
almost
a good slide there too. Right. Custerman could have been a little closer to shove a bit more pressure on. Shot coming.
Oh, wow.
And that's top class. Gaspari says, you know what? 2-2 was it Twisk?
It was Twisty.
It was Twist.
Posty
I
said
beg my pardon. It was 2. Little two-man game. This is a play from a little earlier. Pangrazio scoring. But that goal was disallowed, so he's got every right to be able to show that replay. I don't mind that.
That's the old 2-point
And then
turnaround.
I beg my pardon. So a big two-man game. Big pick by Gaspari. Twist caught, used the shield, used the screen, shot over the shoulder. It's a beautiful shot too, far and away. Gave Guildford no chance, did he?
Nah, not many goalies would have got down to that, mate. That was top class.
So Twist,
a replay.
here we go.
Posty
Good
with a pick,
Yep.
bit of separation.
Bang. So
Perfect
Posty
location, mate.
and
Offside.
Custerman.
Posty running a wing.
Yeah, a good pick up there. That was Hill coming
Hilly.
to collect.
Still scrapping. Oh, the ball's gone into the grandstand.
Right. So Twisk
Twist
gets
with
that.
2.
Yep. Give him the chance to fill that back up.
Yes, mate. Yeah, don't take it away from him just too soon.
So Gray. Gray, the hot ball to the middle. Probably should have been taken, but
Oh, no.
Forbes is there, and that is the end. So
3-4, Shicks.
3-4. This is turning
down
out
to
to
the
be a humdinger.
She's gone down to the white. This is going to be a blockbuster fourth quarter.
So Nathan Twist coming to the party there. We'll have a look at the Living Choice replay in a minute. But huge quarter for Nathan Twist with the 2, bringing North Adelaide to within 1. Pangrazio had the chance to extend that score to 5-2. He had his strings denied him a goal with excess rope. And we'll go to the replays here. So this is an earlier goal. Wapper, Pangrazio, juggle, pop, and a score. That was allowed. That was allowed.
It was.
That was allowed.
First, yes.
Twisk, pick from Gaspari over the shoulder. Great shot far out, low and away. Guildford looked fantastic getting there, but couldn't get there. And then we are missing the highlights. So it's a bit of a low light, I suppose, so we can't bring you them. Living Choice only highlights.
That's it. No low lights here with Living Choice.
That's right. That was a nice little man-up goal here. So
this is the Rhino to Waps.
Ryan Stone over the top. Wapper score. That was a beauty. Robbo would be disappointed didn't get enough on that. And back to this nice little two-man. I know this is an early one, isn't it? Yeah, Jakey Newman tripped over a little there and Twisk. That was the opener for the third. And back to the scores of Pangrazio, the juggling act in the middle. Strings were okay on that occasion. It wasn't until Twist got a pick. And this goal here was just after that disallowed goal. So Tony Watts, the Sturt coach, setting the standard early in the first quarter with a stick check. Yep. Josh Tate
said, I'll match you.
Arguably said, well, we can both play. And that's right, Laurie Stone. Apparently now in the 2020s, you cannot have long laces. It is a disadvantage to have long laces.
It's a chance to poke your opposition in the eye.
Of course. Yep, and that's a furphy if I've ever heard one, really. People running around in the 50s and 60s, whipping people's eyes out with excess shoestring laces for shooting strings. So, Laurie, you're right. That is a new... Not a new. I don't know if it's new or not, is it?
Not too new. It's been around for a little bit. The modern.
Yeah, one of those rules that creep into the game while no one's watching, and before we know it, we're complaining about it. And
you'd hate to lose a final over a bit of lace, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, yep.
You'd be pretty stiff.
Yep. Yep. It's
Yep. We might be able to get a
4-3, I reckon.
A bit of a comment from Pangrazio. He's over on our side now.
That was us. We're just having a score check here. Production team of Scotty Gill just checking everything's under control here because we did get a bit hairy there in that third quarter, didn't it? So we're just double checking. Live and free, Living Choice, Trad VC, round 8, Sturt v North, 4-3. That's right, you've read it. You've read it correctly.
4-3.
Last quarter action.
What? North must only have 3 pole shicks. They've got a shorty down in defence. Along on the wing.
Along taking face? No.
No. They could be in a bit of strife in this last quarter, Shicks.
Lacking a rotation.
Oh, Hillier. I like it.
Sword is up. Roberts back to the keeper.
Pangrazio.
Robbo may well have been ready. Not sure. He's thrown it away. Hill into Pangrazio. 1-on-1. He scores. And have a look at the celebration here. He will bring the scissors out. So Robbo, Hill, I thought he might have blazed away. Found Pangrazio. And are they going to call it?
Well, there's the one you're talking about, Shicks.
So
give him some redemption to get that goal back, and he has. He hasn't let us down.
Always happens, doesn't it?
Good look by Hilly. Good heads up.
Very good. Very, very good play. So Aaron Hill, nice pick off.
Ooh.
And Pangrazio registers.
Hilly.
There we go. Carmody out the front.
Newman.
He's been everywhere, hasn't he?
That's it.
Hill collects the rubbish. And he's off. Fair bit of pressure there. Newman again. Young kid, he's a smooth mover. Finds it down low. Pangrazio says, hang on, kids. Let me get my breath back.
That's not a bad first line there, Shicks, with Hilly, Custerman, and Newman. That's good future.
Yeah, a couple of 18 and a couple of 19, 20-year-olds.
Yeah, that's
good future for Sturt. It's good to see. And here we go. The coach is up and about at 5-3.
He's barking the orders.
Umpire in play. That's unfortunate. No, he didn't fall out the skies, did he? He's got every right. Threw the ball into him. That's right. He hasn't got a stick anyway.
Pangrazio's lost his bearings then. Done the old flip to the zebra.
So that was to Nick Guyatt.
Tim Guyatt.
Tim Guyatt, yep. He played for the Zebras out of Minato a few years back.
That's right. And Custerman again.
Yeah, off to the races. Can go inside ball.
Don't give it to... No offence. Don't give it to Flooney or Longpole.
Oh, the Floon's all right. Royce to Pangrazio. No. Royce sees 4 reds and says, I just want to have a little play here.
Giving Pangrazio a heart attack there, I reckon he almost did.
The Sturt crowd just throwing a couple of friendly barbs.
At the old Pangrazio.
Yes. Stone. Roberts. That wasn't a good pass from Pangrazio either.
In the rear. That's in the rear.
Wapper cops one for his trouble. There's a lot of stick throwing around here. It's a big grab. Forbes.
They didn't even see him.
The littlest foot. Yeah.
He just come flying in under their ankles.
He did. A little bit of overgrown grass, and out pops Forbes. Picks up a nice hot ground ball.
He's let himself down.
But unfortunately, old Sakamoto has collected his business. Oh, God, it looks very wiry, but effective nevertheless. Jakey Newman, 4 against Brighton earlier in the year. Wapper goes low. Robertson, ever reliable.
He's going the long bomb. He's going the Hail Mary.
Throws it.
It's a foot race.
Almost a turnover down there. So Dave Royce got the pole, the extension. Oh, that's a good check. Good pick up. No, that certainly wasn't off the defender. That was a...
it's a Sturt ball, surely.
Good pick up by Walkley, but Royce all over him there in the end. And he'll bring it back in.
Turn it around, Pangrazio, it's coming.
And here goes Wapper. So 5-3 Sturt. Halfway through the 4th. And Newman just advancing the ball down to Pangrazio. Forbes, the go-to man, down low. And it's right on here, so it's probably around about the time we can ask the viewers.
Newman
fires, not a bad shot.
The flea.
There he is. Woo. And a flag gone as well. Gowdy said, hang on a minute, I'm not done with it either. And fantastic living choice. Run us through this, Steph.
Nice shot by Newman. And then the old Forbes just come from nowhere, picked it up off the ankles, come through the long grass there, and great pick up and score. That's a great job.
They've called a penalty on
26. 26?
Yeah, 26. Carmody. He's
What was that for a late hit? Or?
Must have been a late hit after the score. And Sturt will now start with the ball. So Jakey Newman is a little antsy, but he doesn't need to be. It's 6-3 now.
Does it?
Doesn't need to be. So a full minute now to Sturt.
Let's see if they can run this.
Hasn't been overly potent so far tonight, but the 3-man, here we go. So Forbes to Pengrazi. He doesn't mind this. And I think he's got another one.
Oh, and he does the walk.
Wow, hasn't he just puffed the chest up there? He's pinning his ears back.
And said, watch me.
Timeout,
He's
Blues.
done the old time.
There we go.
Stop the penalty.
Pengrazi, 2 in the fourth. We could probably write off an assist there to Matt Forbes.
Yep.
Because there was no slide coming, and Pengrazi, well, I tell you what, he's found a few kilometres now that he's got a little bit less weight on the stick.
He's got rid of those long strings.
The ball seems to be coming out just nicely now. Now the weight's been distributed evenly through the stick, and those strings have been cut right down.
Good of Liam Reynolds to join his team there, just walking in.
And there he goes, a little bit of camera time for the goal scorer.
He definitely got a bit of a strut on then, didn't he?
Did he what?
Didn't mind it.
Trad VC coming up with the goods here with the living choice.
I don't know if that's good enough to get goal of the night, though, Shigs. Is it?
Well, circumstantially it might be. It's probably the goal of the night in terms of pushing that lead now to 3-7. So,
yep, North have got a lot to do now.
In 3.5 quarters, they need to score that and more in half a quarter.
That's right. It's a big task.
A big task. So all shorties on wings now for Sturt. They've got this right. They got their main man at the face, out the back door here.
Just works.
Jakey Newman.
And they're off to the races in a fast.
Should be able to get another 30-second man up if they don't spill the beans.
Petey. Discipline.
Oh, he's on fire, isn't he? He's on fire.
He's just cherry picking now.
Pangricio. Pangricio. Living choice replay. Great easy face-off out the back. Jakey Newman down to Greenhouse. Thought he might have had a look inside. Stone at X.
Just
how
bang,
about
bang.
that?
That wasn't too bad. I liked that one.
Stone, Pangrazio. So there's 3 clubs, 3 X clubs coming together.
That's it. I like it.
For the grand result there, Pangrazio flying high.
So how many's he got now?
He's got the 4 for the game. 3 in this last quarter.
Woo.
Game on the line type stuff.
Big players step up, don't they, Shicks?
They certainly do, and Way has come to the party as well. Look at him hot shoe it out with his hot steps. Looks fantastic on a Saturday night too with his dancing gear on. Forbes has been fantastic tonight, Steph, so it's a good chance now to get the viewers vote on a living choice player of the game.
That's it.
There's been a few. Forbes has been monstrous throughout. He's 3 and 2. Here he goes again.
Oof.
Stone's been good. Way, great shot in the warm-up, so we won't forget that in a hurry.
No, we won't.
There we go. Great save. Nice feed, though. Pressure, Twisk. This is what I love, the never give up attitude. Nathan Twisk. Big ground ball in the defensive end. Runs the lines. Pumps the bottom corner, and it's a...
Sammy, he's off to the races here, I reckon. Oh, no.
It's a great save. Forbes. Oh, the dummy was brilliant. Rhino.
Oh.
Here we go. Pangrazio. He's gone again. The hot hand. 4.
The downward dog there, Shicks.
That's
He's doing
right.
the downward dog.
Look at him. And there he is.
Celebrating with the downward dog.
So, just a disgraceful plug for his Pilates group. And what a celebration there. The Pangrazio Pilates.
I know he might be done there. He might be calling it a night. Put the tracksuit on, and I've done my part. So
that was fantastic, wasn't it? I like the dummy from Forbes up high.
Yeah, the old
and that is 9-3. 9-3. Another timeout has been called. This one was by North Adelaide. They needed to because I tell you what, it has been the Pangrazio show in this fourth quarter.
He's a showman.
Winding back. Well, he said he had a cup of tea with Father Time before the game and said, if you don't mind, can you just wind it back 10 years for me? And fantastic effort for Sturt here to come away with a hard-fought victory. The score at three-quarter time was 4-3.
And then since then, it's been the Pangrazio show.
Forbes opened up the account with some hard work.
You know,
Twisk, a nice dump down the bottom there to McCard. That could have been a great goal down the other end.
Sammy comes with a big save.
Hilford, a big save.
Hits the guy in the middle.
Huge outlet.
Bang.
Rhinestone sees an opportunity, 2-on-2, takes it, draws the second, delivers to Pangrazio, pops a calf, hits the bottom corner, scores 5, downward dogs it, out he gets. Yep.
And he's put the tracksuit on.
Yeah, he has to.
They put him on ice.
Yep, he has to. So he's hit the showers, ladies and gentlemen. He's called it a night.
You won't see him for the rest of the game.
And Hill. So this is a grand old battle, blue versus red.
Fawsey. Almost took an absolute specky. Oh,
so,
Royce.
Yeah, they're just panicking a bit. Look at Roberts just getting a bit untidy, North Adelaide. And that happens. That can happen.
They're trying to push it a bit. And
you've had bulk goals scored on you in short time.
Yeah,
so there we go.
Interesting to know.
Cradling error. So I like this here. Stacey Appleton, she's got it for me, Ryle or Jacob. So Ryle Custerman has been good. I really love the way he goes about his stuff, the long pole, number 3. And it's a nice outlet there for North Adelaide. Farsi there. Walkley brings it down, but finds himself in some trouble from Joyce. Gives a tough ball to Reynolds. Flag's gone up.
Yeah, I don't mind Custerman's game. He's been very solid in defence and obviously off the wings.
Yeah. Yep, Jake Ray, as said, or Ria, I should say, Matt Forbes for sure. Well, Matt Forbes is a power of strength early on for the first 3 quarters. Really kept Sturt with their nose ahead. He's been great for him. We've got to be honest here, Stefan. I think Pangrazio has just been the icing on the cake, hasn't he?
He's done what was needed.
Yeah, a little late to the party. He's taken the biggest slice of cake available.
And eaten the whole thing.
And he's walking home with a fistful. So North man up. Shot coming, 3-man rotation. Well, that was probably on there to Saunders. But good save again, Kilford. So
Sammy will tell him too.
He's been good, Sam Kilford. He's probably a contender for the Living Choice Player of the Day as well. He's been very good. We just haven't seen enough from the North big guns, have we?
Nah, they've been quiet. The postman hasn't delivered on a Saturday night.
Yep. No, we knew that. Twist has been okay, but we need more from him. Yep. So he probably contributes a hell of a lot more when he has a friend or two coming with him, because his efforts are up and down. So his efforts have still been there. His workload's been high.
Hasn't been able to drag anyone with him tonight.
Yep. Agree. So here we go. Still man up now. Sturt as that ball goes across Boone. He catches and dumps it out the back door.
Clean.
But here's that kid again.
A hold.
Young Ryan Custerman. Just kick it clear, son, and go. Even now as Jakey Newman comes back out. He's cashed in on a few penalties tonight. Jakey Newman. And we were right, just as we suspected, folks. He's bagged himself a fistful. He's hit the showers already. Game over for Pangrazio. He's called it stumps, but the game continues on. We should call him in for commentary duties,
special comments.
Yep, as he's as we can get a little camera snippet there on Pangrazio. He's exited the playing arena. He's on the phone to Channel 7 as we speak.
I think he's asking for more money, I reckon, in his contract.
That's right.
He's contract negotiations with his manager.
That's right. He's on the phone to the Sturt board now. He's talking to maybe Paul Kernahan or whoever the man who writes the checks is out there at Sturt, and he's just saying, has anybody seen this game on TV tonight? Because I've been fantastic.
Royce, he's a spring chicken. Must be because of the... Oh, Royce, you let yourself down. He's ran down like a spring chicken here at Chook Park.
Yep.
And he served up an absolute mess of a shot.
That was. Really let himself down there, didn't he?
He's done all the hard work. And
He did. And here we go again, talking about hard work.
Twist.
Yeah, Twiski's mountain effort. And there's a flag as well. So out on the far side, Michael Gowdy still salty. He didn't get an invite to the past players function pre-game here at North Adelaide. Says, I'll have my night one way or another. And that's another penalty there. Number 9, Swain, he'll take one.
I had to ask him at half-time, Shix, if he was running out of flags.
So that's Way.
He said he had to go into his bag and get some more ready for the second half.
So Way's taken 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And North will go man up late in the game here.
See if they can get one late one.
And there we go. So that might have been, we just had confirmation there. Jared said he was calling Newey, and I suppose that means Mark Newman. He was calling. Secretary down at Sturt there, Mark Newman, just confirming he just received a phone call from Pangrazio asking for a little more money in the contract after the 5 tonight.
Extending the contract for another couple of years, I reckon, after tonight's performance. It's going out to a 2-year contract extension.
That's it. And Twisky there just looking for an extra couple of minutes, throws that ball well out of bounds into the neighbours.
Here we go.
Oh, it could be on here. Lost the handle late.
Oh, Royce, another clean pickup.
It was a good pickup there. Customer left it behind. He's free upfield if he can just release it. He does. Customer gets it.
Yeah, Customer's been solid. Here's Newman.
Probably look to have a little light up here.
Oh, Newman. Oh, he's been good.
In and out. Yeah, he's good for a young kid for sure.
Shix, you called at the start of the game. Your eye was on Newman and Customer.
Yeah, I like the two of them. I've seen them go at it before here. Aaron Hill, of course, have had a bit to do with the Aussie and the 19 team.
Yep.
But Forbes just looking to fill his pockets a little more here. Go!
Ring, ding, ding.
Yeah, takes a bit of paint off the lid.
Up on the top shelf. Just making sure Robbo's still awake down there.
That's right. So we're deep into the fourth here. 9-3 in case you joined us late. A 4-3 three-quarter time score Sturt's way. They've really powered on the score in this last quarter. All in a 4 or 5 minute burst. So Stone, who wouldn't mind contributing himself there. He's thrown that over to the coach.
Come on, Hilly, get there.
But he's not able to help out. And that's it.
Yeah, that's a 1-for-1 for Tony with the ground balls.
Yeah, loose ground ball. Wasn't contested.
Yeah,
don't get carried away. That was not a contested ground ball from Tony Watts.
Cherry picking the ground balls.
So Liam Reynolds, a lot to say earlier on in the game. Just petered out, hasn't he?
Just quietened it out.
Custerman will look to look how aggressive he is.
Yep,
just
like it.
Learn a few more checks. He'll be deadly, Ryan Custerman. So good D, good cover off the crossbar. So 30 seconds left of the game. Royce streaming away. Hill will collect this.
Oh no!
Hasn't read the bounce all night, has he? No, he hasn't. Oh, look at Sakamoto. Brilliant pickup. Throws the ball to Forbes.
Rhino.
Stone will bang in here, won't he? Boom! Good save and a good bounce. Stone
picks
says,
up
"Hang
his
on a minute,
own rubbish."
I'm not done." Jakey Newman.
Cop that.
Yep.
Cop
Gee whiz.
That's gotta
not
hurt
what you want,
game.
Mr. Wescombe. And that's it.
And the fans go wild.
The fans go wild on what's been a big night down here at Chook Park. 4-3. That's right. 4-3 at three-quarter time. Matt Forbes opened up his the fourth quarter account, and then it was really all Jared Pangrazio for a 5-6 minute stretch there, which really did some damage to his body. But the 4 he threw in that last quarter, and what would have been 2 in the third, 1 disallowed for extra long shoelaces. And fantastic 5-goal quarter for Sturt, leaving North Adelaide scoreless down this end
5-0
tonight. 9-3 fantastic effort. So 5 to Pangrazio, 3 and 2 to Forbes. Aaron Hill with an assist. We had Nigel Wapper 1-on-1. Peter Greenhow got an assist. And for North Adelaide, well, it was all it was Liam Reynolds early
with one,
and then Nathan Twist with 2 in that third quarter fight back, I guess we'll say. But
always trying.
But 3-9, they just couldn't get the job done for the second time this year. Sturt have come away with an emotional victory, up and downs, and the best player tonight. Stefan, the living choice player of the game.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. It's tough. I like Custerman. As much as Pangrazio got the late goals.
Yep. Pure arrogance there to leave with 5 minutes to go.
That's right. Just hit the showers and ask for a contract extension after nailing a couple in the last. Hilly was good in the centre.
Hilly was good. Yep.
Sammy was solid when he needed to be. Who are you thinking, Cheeks? Are you thinking Custerman?
Oh yeah, I'm happy to go with that for sure.
Well, let's have a look at some replays, and we'll come back to you guys with an answer.
Here we go. So that was the nice interstep there from Aaron Hill. And that was a real cherry, wasn't it, to Pangrazio? Really cashed in there. Young Jakey Newman, he had a bang, pops up off the bottom. Forbesy just sneaking around the back. Out of the long grass from behind the cage. Penalty after the fact. Forbes down to Pangrazio.
Through the 5
Yeah, the weight distribution with the strings cut off the stick. He thought, this is not thrown too bad. I'm a pass first type attacker. But tonight, I'm feeling it. I'll have another shot. Boom.
Offside hit.
3. Pangrazio, Sturt up and about, ball into attack again. Stone, the turnover.
That's where the calf went.
Drew one, finds, scores, and look at that, pointing the toes, very obvious. That's straight into the downward dog.
I love it.
Yeah. So the Pangrazio Pilates pandemonium tonight after the fistful of 5.
Yep.
Matt Forbes 3 and 2, Nigel Wapper 1-on-1, assist to Aaron Hill and Peter Greenhow. So tonight's living choice Trad VC player of the game.
I'm thinking
9-3. We're looking at a long pole, are we, Steph?
I'm thinking
we're going for a
one of your favourites.
Number 3. Bring back the Moulet.
I like the flow behind.
Ryan Custerman. Now this is just a little bit of a. The medal they award tonight is, oh, God bless. I do forget the name of this medal, so if someone can quickly help me out on online here, because I have forgotten. Yeah, it is. It's the something Morford. Is it the Dean Morford, or is it the? I wasn't sure if it was the.
Definitely not Drew Morford, the commentator.
Slash. No, so it was.
I think it's Dean.
No, Drew Morford. Yeah, not Drew Morford. Dean Morford.
Dean Morford.
The Dean Morford medalist tonight, as selected by the coaches. So, as we know, Tony Watts, always a chance, always a sneaky chance for the medal here.
Yes, if he do the votes, he might put himself forward.
He will. So, we're just waiting on here, the Dean Morford. Thanks, Laurie. We wasn't sure if it was the Morford slash somebody else, but as we can see, the Morford medalist is none other.
This is the trophy.
Oh, that's the captain's trophies, right? Okay.
This will be interesting.
Some young captains.
Who gave the votes out for this game? This will be interesting.
So we're just listening in here, and we'll bring you the medalist in a minute. This might be just the shield between the two teams, the two clubs. Aaron Hill here. This is more than he normally spits out in a week's worth. So he's up and about. Custerman. And so Josh Tape just looking to come forward here, and Tony Watts has a late change. And best on ground tonight is We'll soon bring them over for an interview anyway, I would think.
Sammy
Kilford. Well, there you go. So lovely. Ex-North Adelaide player himself. Was dynamite in the cage, Steph. There's no arguing there. He kept him to 3, which is no mean feat. But there were a few good performances for Sturt. Let's not be mistaken. Aaron Hill was quite good on the face, like you mentioned.
I liked him down there.
I thought Custerman was great off the wings.
He was.
Standout long pole tonight.
Matty Forbes.
Forbes was great throughout.
Early on in the,
Yep.
kept him in and around.
The icing was pretty good at the end there. Pengricio. And Sammy just accepting his award very gracefully. And Sturt.
Wonder if he's won one when he was at when he was at North. Shicks.
We might have a chance to have a talk to him about that in a minute. We'll get Sammy over and we'll have a chat. We'll see what he thinks. We'll just come out the front, Steph. So thanks for sticking with us, folks. Here, Steph, we'll get that coming this way. Just waiting.
Not until we figure out your contract extension and how much it's worth.
So there we go. Pengrazio in the background, just mistaking us for Channel 9. And here we go. We'll have a yarn with the Morphett medalist. I think it is Sam Kilford. Welcome, very well done. That being the Dean Morphett medalist.
Yeah.
First for you. How many have you got, Sam?
2.
We asked whether or not you had won one, maybe because being a previous North Adelaide player, that'd be romantic if you had got one for North.
Yeah.
There you go. So
the first was early on.
Everything. Yeah, the box and dice. If you could get that that set of knives, that'd be good for him as well. He's got everything else. Sam Kilford. What a game! 4-3 at 3/4 time. You could easily be mistaken in not watching that. That would be a boring game, but it simply wasn't that. Yourself and Robbo, very good in the cage at both ends.
Yeah. Robbo's trajectory, what he's done over the last few years has been unreal.
Yep.
And I'm not sure who's working with him out here in the early days, but he's come along in leaps and bounds to.
Your younger brigade, Sam, on fire tonight. Very impressed with. Let's start with Aaron Hill on the X.
And
very good,
yeah,
very good, and well assisted. I mentioned to Stefan before the game, although he should know, being a state league coach more so than me. Watch out for Ryan Custerman.
Ryle
Custerman and Jacob Newman.
Yeah,
so fantastic.
I mean, look, those two have just come in. They've just come along so much in the last couple of years, and starting to look comfortable at the A grade level.
Agree.
Ryle, we sort of give him the nickname. He's sort of the mini Bones.
Yeah.
Wears the number 3. Takes every wing.
He's got the blonde mullet at the back.
You know. And Jacob's left and right hands. He's silky. He's got all the attributes to sort of, to build on a really long career, both of them, for sure. They keep us youthful, that's for sure.
Yeah, great. Good future for Sturt, no doubt about that. Mike Forbes went down, lost a leg. It looked like Matt Forbes gained a leg. He was dynamic for the first half, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah, both of them. It's nice to have Mike back after, this early in the season, just playing some B grade and making sure he fell in love with the game again. And I think he's back. He's starting to look good. And Matt's... Matt just does what Matt does, man. He's every week.
And a lot of people would probably question why you would have an ageing Pengrazio on the forward line, but we saw in 6 minutes there what the icing can do. Just on
Cream rises to the top,
that's right.
Well, yeah. I mean, both of you blokes know what he was like when he was younger, and
a little bit less Pilates than we saw tonight after that last one. A little down with dog celebration.
Every time he finishes a game, the ice is out quick and he's always hobbling. But mate, he's been running our offense with Tony this year, and his knowledge is just unbelievable. And the way he coaches us, our young kids, and pushes them, really pushes.
There's a photo going on here, mate, so we won't hold you up too much longer.
They can wait for the MVP.
They will wait. They will wait. We're on the clock, so Very
We'll
good.
have to get that new contract out too, Sammy. Just
Good on
like Jared
Sammy.
has.
Very good, mate.
For an extra 10%.
See you, buddy.
Excellent work. There we go. So that's Sam Kilford, Dean Moffat medalist, and you were right. Steffi had won one for North Adelaide, so that is a nice little touch there for him tonight. Pretty good in the cage. He had a lot of good friends coming along with him, Custerman, and like we spoke about, Aaron Hill and the likes. So 9-3. Yeah, it was. 9-3. Bit of a runaway win. It was 6 minutes of power there in that last quarter.
Yep. It was good.
Here he is now, Pengrazio.
Straight to the bar.
Yes,
he's got the new contract.
Demanding a free beer because I threw a fistful tonight. He's not bad. That's why we love him.
That's it.
So there we go. 4-3 three-quarter time. 9-3 run-out winners. Sturt over North Adelaide. A tough hill to climb for North Adelaide. They've got a bit to do. Sturt thinking that they are an outside chance for top 4.
Top 4, results go their way, they could get in there, definitely.
Probably looking at Woodville as number 4, I suppose.
Yes, lucky. This is why I commentated Shigs.
Yeah, get a little bit of insight.
Yeah, just a bit of insight. But they're on the rise, so it's good to see another team having a chance. So very happy, very good.
And we've been told to hang on a minute.
We've got to hang on
because
the super coach.
Someone else has demanded a little bit of airtime tonight.
Definitely no airtime here. There's always enough.
We just closed up production, and someone said, "Hang on a minute, I need a couple of minutes."
Well, it is what it is.
So we're wondering, Tone. Pardon the pun, but you set the tone early with the stick call on Liam Reynolds, which we
thought it bagged out a little, so that's why we went that way.
Yeah, and you've been a previous coach of Liam too in the junior ranks, so my thinking was you probably knew something that most might not have.
Get a free one.
However, something had happened there, and the stick had shrunk, my bet, and Liam got away with it.
He did get away with it.
Pulled one over your wool over your eyes. Josh Tate within his right, I guess, late in the game. Pulled one on Jared, and
long strings.
Like we said, that simply wasn't a rule when Jared was at top flight in the early 2000s. So surprise to him.
Yeah,
however,
you know what? Sometimes it comes back to you.
Yeah, well, he made up for it though, didn't he, Tony?
Counterbalanced the stick out just perfectly, and
that's maybe what was needed, Chicks.
And the following 6 minutes was pure power.
Well, I did say to him actually when he came off. You know what? And he was a little disappointed in the first half because he'd had a couple of shots. And he put his head down for one shot that he thought he should have got. And I said, just get your head up, okay? You're creating opportunities; they will come. And then when he had that one disallowed, I said, right now you're going to give me 4. And he delivered and then double cramped.
Yeah.
Well, I was just about to mention yourself, a massive fan, early 90s of aerobics Oz style, 6 a.m. every morning.
Yes. And if I had, I'll show you under these, but
it's cold. It's cold enough.
It is. No, look, you know what? This game, obviously the Dean Morfitt game, it's been 13 years since Sturt's won this.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So there was a lot of history coming into that, and you know our boys set ourselves pretty early for it. And North always set themselves. And look, it was pretty tight for that first half. I mean,
it was.
You know.
Well, it was.
3-2 half. 4-3.
Yeah, it was 3-2. Yeah, so
4-3 at the half.
4-3 3/4.
Yeah.
Yep.
5-0 last quarter. So that was good. Your young brigade, Tony.
Yeah.
Aaron Hill was good on the X. Ryle Custerman.
Yep.
Jakey Newman was pretty good at times, but. We saw, and I sort of bit my tongue when I said it actually, Matt Forbes streaming down on a fast break. I said he'll do a calf here.
Bang.
Did a hamstring.
Yeah, that was Mike. Yep.
Oh, Mike, sorry. So Mike did the hamstring. Matt found an extra leg and just picked up that offense in the first half.
There was a ground ball he took down here, which picked up and came around the corner.
Yeah,
and popped
and
it
scored.
home.
Yeah,
and he. To be honest, I'll tell you, in the first game against these guys, we had 19 shots from our forward line for 0 goals, and we hit Robbo probably 17 of them. Matt was on the back of about 8 of them for no goals.
Is that right?
So it's taken a bit of a while to dial him in, but
bit of home tutoring from Playmaker Pete.
Yeah, Playmaker Pete. Obviously, just telling him how to get past the goalie
in the backyard, just giving him some.
You know, but our other guys down the defensive end. You know, I mean Dave Royce.
Well. Yeah, very well organised group down there.
Sammy just.
Matt Falloon was solid.
That came near him.
Yep, for sure.
But yeah, said Ryle Custerman off the wing. You know, these young 20-year-olds really start. And then Nige just steps up and pops a couple.
We saw something in the pre-game warm-up that we were hoping to see a little bit more of throughout, Stefan.
He ripped one in the top corner.
A laser up the top there.
He's got the ability to do it, and he nearly did it against East Torrens, but he actually ended up passing the ball at a fast man out of there.
Gave it up. He's got a shot.
Everything just slowed down and looked to me like it was in anime almost.
Yeah. And he loves it. Yeah. And did you hear him in the warm-up when he hit that? I mean, that literally at that point, we were starting to be able to come on, boys, a bit flat, and he hit that, and everyone
popped it.
We're here. So
that was great.
Fantastic result. Game. Excellent there for Sam Kilford, now a Dean Morfitt medalist for North Adelaide, and for Sturt. Like you said, Tone, 13 years.
13 years since we've had that trophy.
That's a good result.
So, and obviously North went out into the Div 1 for a couple of years.
Yes,
But in the same breath, you take 3 years out of there, still 10 years.
You guys could drop out of league for the next 15 years, so hold on to that for some time.
Yeah, well, we won't be doing that, because some of these, even the young guys, like young James Howe coming off the wing, young Ty Sakamoto, you know, they played limited minutes, but they're learning their craft.
Well, young James Howe too, and rightly so, very disappointed with his coach at one stage there. Copped an unsportsmanlike foul, didn't he?
There was. I asked the question on whether the stall was still on, because the old days, if it come off a keeper or a pole, it was off. I asked the question, I got told that no, the stall's off, and then all of a sudden I asked, and I was overheard, and it said no, the stall is on because we haven't changed possession.
Yeah, okay.
We obviously stepped out and over, and then I may have said,
I thought it was a crazy call to start with.
That's ridiculous.
Well, no, I sort of, someone told me I should learn the rules, and I said, well, maybe the guy in the black and white should know them.
That's fair.
And I got a flag, so unsportsmanlike. And I can tell you there's a little side story to that too.
What's the penalty you got to do then?
Well, Cody, it's funny because we were out at Glenelg today, and Cody actually said, Dad, if you get an unsportsmanlike, I'm going to buy Polly and the boys a carton of beer. So I don't know whether they heard that, but Code, you're in trouble.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah. No, you know what? Again, it was a bit up and down, and there was mistakes made. But we, we were doing that ourselves, and it was a bit frustrating sometimes.
I'm just hearing production in the ear here, Tone. Tonight we had what appears to be a record viewing of nearly 500.
Wow.
And
so I'm done now, and Stefan and Scotty Gill and the Shikra will be taking over from here on in. Hey, if I could coach games like that, not coming to the commentary, I'm happy with that.
Those numbers do appear to be distorted a little bit, but nevertheless, we'll go with it for now.
I would have thought more of 1,000 if you boys were running it, but no, it was a great night, and look, we always have a great game against North Adelaide. It's one of those clubs that over the years we've been very sort of even par with, and probably in the last 10, 15 years. So, they got one up at us last year, and we get one back now. So that's two out of 2 for the year against them. So
very good, Tone. Excellent work tonight,
gentlemen.
well coach.
No, you guys were outstanding.
Stefan, very good from you as well. Thanks for stepping in, filling in the huge void that Tony Watts leaves behind.
It's big shoes to fill.
It is, correct.
Well, they're really not, but great job, gentlemen, and I hope.
Awesome for cameraman Chris to
Chris Zubich, even with he tore a hammy too.
He did he?
He did a hammy in the B grade, and he still stepped up to take the camera roll, so he's outstanding tonight.
And production team tonight. So
Scotty Gill, amazing man.
The A team stood up tonight, and let's hope everything ran accordingly at home, because it's a nice night. It's cold. It's fresh.
Yeah, and there's plenty of more live free coming on LSA TV very shortly.
There is. You'll be back in the hot seat, Tone, and the viewers at home can't wait for that. More singing, more laughing, more lacrosse coming your way. Lacrosse SA TV.
Yeah.
Over and out.